Pickwick Papers by Charles Dickens. The Pickwick Papers is a novel by Charles Dickens, published in 1836. The novel follows the adventures of Mr. Samuel Pickwick, a wealthy and kind-hearted gentleman, and his companions as they travel through the English countryside and report on their experiences. The novel is divided into several episodes, each one featuring a different adventure or mishap involving the Pickwickians. In the first episode, Mr. Pickwick forms a club of corresponding society of Pickwickians, and they set out to travel around England and report on their adventures. Along the way, they encounter a host of interesting characters, both friendly and hostile. In one episode, the Pickwickians attend a country fair, where they witness a series of absurd and comic events, including a boxing match and a pig race. In another episode, they investigate a case of breach of promise of marriage involving a scheming young woman and her wealthy lover. As the novel progresses, the focus shifts to the romantic entanglements of several of the characters. Mr. Pickwick himself becomes embroiled in a scandalous court case involving a misunderstanding with a middle-aged spinster named Mrs. Bardell. The case becomes a source of gossip and scandal, and Mr. Pickwick's reputation is severely damaged. Throughout the novel, the Pickwickians encounter a host of interesting and eccentric characters, including the rotund and jovial Mr. Weller, who becomes Mr. Pickwick's servant and friend. They also encounter various corrupt and dishonest characters, such as the lawyers in the Bardell case and the con men they encounter at the country fair. Despite the many obstacles they face, the Pickwickians remain steadfast in their commitment to each other and their pursuit of adventure. The novel concludes with the Pickwickians reuniting and celebrating the wedding of Mr. Weller. Overall, The Pickwick Papers is a lively and entertaining novel that combines humor, satire, and social commentary. It celebrates the joys of friendship, travel, and adventure, while also exposing the greed, corruption, and hypocrisy of various characters and institutions in English society. Important questions and answers. What is the role of Mr. Weller in the novel? Mr. Weller is a key character in the novel, serving as Mr. Pickwick's loyal and faithful servant. He is also a source of comic relief, with his irreverent and often crude humor providing a contrast to the more proper and refined Pickwickians. How does the novel satirize English society? The novel satirizes English society by exposing the greed, corruption, and hypocrisy of various characters and institutions. The Pickwickians encounter many characters who are dishonest or self-serving, such as the lawyers in the Bardell case or the con men they encounter at the country fair. What is the significance of the Bardell case in the novel? The Bardell case is a pivotal moment in the novel, as it sets off a series of events that lead to Mr. Pickwick's downfall and eventual redemption. The case also highlights the absurdities of the English legal system and the ways in which it can be manipulated by those in power. How does the novel depict the English countryside? The novel depicts the English countryside as a place of beauty and tranquility, but also as a place of danger and intrigue. The Pickwickians encounter both friendly and hostile characters in their travels, and they learn to appreciate the simple pleasures of life in the country. What is the message of the novel? The message of the novel is that kindness, generosity, and loyalty are the most important virtues in life. The Pickwickians learn that money and status are not the keys to happiness, but rather the love and support of friends and family. The novel also celebrates the joys of travel and adventure, and the importance of living life to the fullest.